Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Who review. I'm Davros and I'm a Whovian, and today I review Doctor Who, A Christmas Carol. So this is the 2010 Christmas special. The first Christmas special to not feature David Tennant as the Doctor, and also the first Christmas special I believe to be set in a far distant future. So in this, a spaceship is helplessly crashing towards this planet and it needs to safely land, and of course the only man who has the power to have it capable of safely landing is a grumpy old Scrooge-like character called Kassaran, played by Michael Gambon. And of course, he doesn't care. He's a snobby rich man, and also, the Doctor then believes by maybe changing this man, he needs to rewrite his past. But time can't be rewritten, or can it? Using the synopsis of A Christmas Carol, the Doctor manages to change Kassaran's ways by revisiting his past from his childhood to his teen years, and also have this young woman named Abigail woken out of cryostasis every year, as they spend various Christmases with them. Of course, the Doctor having the TARDIS, the time machine, he can jump to various years all he wants. And of course, we even get a shark in there, because on this planet in the future there is a mist that fish can swim in, and sharks swim in the clouds. And of course, Kassaran does manage to change his ways enough, but by the time he does, the Doctor's changed too much of his past for him to have control over the controls. But it's discovered through Abigail's singing, the ship can be safely landed. So yeah, that's like the main story of it there. What did I like about this one? Well, first of all, I was like, the Christmas before was a bit of a epic one, and a bit of a sad one with David Tennant's departure. But like I say, Matt Smith won me over with his first season, and also, the show. I think we're going to be all right here with Matt Smith. And seeing him in his first ever Christmas special as the Doctor, I liked it. I like the gloomy atmosphere. I like the Christmas Carol aspect. And Stephen Moffat even went to say that this Christmas Carol is his favourite Christmas story of all time. And I'm surprised that no Doctor Who special had ever tried the formula of A Christmas Carol before. So I like that. I also like that how Christmassy it is. It's Christmassy. We get some adventures in there. We get some, Christmassy vibes. And, we get a guest role from, Michael Gambon, who is, well, quite the big English actor, but to a lot of kids around that time, he'd have been known as Dumbledore in the Harry Potter films. Also, Katherine Jenkins, she makes her acting debut in this special, and she found out she got the part on her 30th birthday. And, of course, with her being a classical opera singer, Stephen Moffat didn't waste the opportunity and had her sing this song that was written for the episode, and that is quite a beautiful song. It actually gets me moved, and it's just beautifully sang by her, and I liked that. Also, we see Amy and Rory in the side story. They kind of took a bit of a backseat in this because they were stranded on the ship that was crashing. Also, Amy was dressed as a policewoman, Rory was dressed as a centurion, and we see, a shark as well in this. Stephen Moffat, of course, had a huge fear of a shark being in his bedroom, and they used that, with the whole, mist swimming thing. But yeah, that was a unique thing, fish swimming in the mist. Of course, Michael Gambon, he was fun as Kassaran. He also played Kassaran's father. We also had two other actors play him throughout his timeline, like a young kid, then a young man play him, because the Doctor visited him through different timelines. And yeah, even though Kassaran's memories changed, he still remembered how everything was before, but he was a changed man. Of course, Abigail was also sick and dying, and if she made it to Christmas Day, she wouldn't see it to the end. But in the end, she was like, it's time for us to see Christmas Day, and they make the most of it. And yeah, we get the Doctor zooming through the past to the times of Marilyn Monroe and stuff, and having a bit of his own adventures with Abigail and Kassaran. And yeah, we see some good visual effects in this. This is also the first Christmas special, I think, to be set in the far future. You see, when Russell T Davies was showrunner, he tended to set them in the present day at the time, like the Christmas Invasion and the Runaway Bride and Voyage of the Damned. But the next Doctor was actually set in Victorian England, which was Christmassy. So I was like, oh, the first historically sort of set one. But this was Moffat's first Christmas special, and he thought, let's take it to the far future. You know, was Christmas still around in the far future? And it is. And I like that. They went somewhere different with that, and I thought, and that was good. Of course, Matt Smith was eccentric as the Doctor as always, and yeah, I like the teaser we got as well at the end, you know, like what's to come in the next series in the spring, series 6. We got a preview of that at the end. Yeah, this was just a nicely done Christmas special, not connected to anything, just its own standalone story, you know, and it's Christmas time, beautifully visually made, and I liked it. So, you know, ratings, I'll give performances a 10. They actually brought it on full game. The writing, a 9. The visuals, an 8. And my personal, I'll give it a 9, because I still do enjoy this Christmas special to this very day, and do try to make the effort to watch it at least every year around Christmas time. I mean, I know it's like September, October time, you know, we're more close to Halloween than Christmas, but yeah, I consider this to be like part of Series 5, even though it is in the Series 6 box set. But yeah, that's it for this one. So, what do you think to A Christmas Carol? Do you think it's a good Christmas special? Do you think it's overrated? Let me know your views down below in the comments, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Feel free to share with your friends, and you know, hit that notification bell and subscribe. They're all little clicks for you, but they mean a great deal to me, but the choice is yours by the end of the day. So yeah, that's it for this one. So yeah, until next time, run for your life.